ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching another video from me, Sanitary 103. So in this installment, I'm going to go over the top 5 ways to help reduce elbow pain, specifically when you're lifting weights. Now, if you've been on a weightlifting routine for quite some time, elbow pain is something that a lot of people encounter, and if you haven't had that problem yet, it definitely can creep up on you. So the first thing that you want to do is, if you basically, have pain right here and you barely touch it, the number one thing that you can do is rest. Now, some guys just hate resting. They overwork their muscles, but if your body is hurting like a bitch, it's trying to tell you something, so you definitely should rest. How long should you rest? That depends on the severity of the elbow pain, but probably at least 1 week, if not longer. Upon coming back after a few weeks from resting your elbow, you want to make sure that you gradually get into your program and not get too crazy, because it might irritate it even more. On to tip number 2, and that is to ice your elbow a good 20 to 30 minutes after your workout. By doing this, it's going to help reduce some of the inflammation that you get when you lift weights. Tip number 3 is to wear a protective sleeve. Now, if you go to your local health store, or let's say a Walgreens or a CVS, you can wear a little bit of a padding. I actually haven't tried this before, but it's definitely something to consider. Tip number 4 is to take some anti-inflammatories. Take some over-the-counter, some aspirin, some Tylenol, and that might definitely help reduce some of the pain. And last but definitely not least is tip number 5, and that is to decrease your weight. A lot of guys at the gym want to push a lot of weight, they want to show their muscles, whatever, but you got to leave the ego out the door, and especially if your elbow is hurting, you got to listen to your body. So one of the reasons why I wanted to do this video is because I've been getting a little bit of elbow pain about a month ago, and there are 2 main exercises that can cause a lot of elbow pain. One is the skull crushers, and that is if you use an easy bar or a straight bar, you lay down on a bench and you go like this and you go over your head up to right here, you get a lot of pain, in your elbow. So if you're using a lot of weight, that can cause a lot of stress. By decreasing the weight, it definitely has made a difference, definitely with me. Now, the other exercise that I've been getting a lot of elbow pain in the past, but it definitely has decreased, is the standing bicep curl on a straight bar or an easy bar curl. So I used to, lift it with 40 to 50 up to 60 pounds, and it's been causing a lot of strain, definitely on the negative. Coming down this way, it's been hurting a lot right here. So I actually decreased the weight a good 10 to 20 pounds, and I slowed down the movement, and I was able to still get a very good workout by going with the 8 to 10 rep range. And by lowering the weight, I actually haven't sacrificed my strength, and by using a lower weight, my form is actually better, and my elbow pain has completely subsided. So definitely listen to your body and decrease the weight incrementally, and just go from there. Alrighty, that's about it for this video. And one last thing, if all else fails, be sure to see a doctor. It might be something more serious, especially if the pain hasn't gone away after a few weeks, so definitely see a physician. Thank you once again for watching another video. The comments and questions are always welcome. We'll see you guys next time. Adios.